Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. When the graph of y equals to x square is moved to the right 3 units and down 4 units, which of the following is the equation of the resulting graph? Okay, here we have an equation that is y equals to x square, and we are going to apply two transformations in the graph of this equation. One is an horizontal translation of 3 units to the right and a vertical translation of 4 units down. Okay, now let me take the given equation as it is. It is y equals to x square. Okay, when we move the graph of this equation to the right 3 units, what we have to do is we have to subtract 3 from this x. Then the equation will become y equals to x negative 3. Here I replace the x by x negative 3 because there is an horizontal translation of 3 units to the right. So we subtracted 3 from this x and we should take this exponent to as it is. Okay, there is one more transformation. There is a vertical translation of 4 units down. Since a vertical translation of 4 units down, we have to take negative 4. This is the equation of the resulting graph. But when I go over the answer choices for the resulting graph, each equation is given in factor form. So now what we have to do is we have to get this equation in factor form. For that, we have to expand the square of the binomial we have over here. For that, let me consider the algebraic identity, that is a negative b the whole square. So the expansion of the square of the binomial over here is a square negative 2ab positive b square. We can use this binomial to get expansion of the square of the binomial over here. When I compare this x negative 3 the whole square and a negative b the whole square, we have x at the place of a and 3 at the place of b. Now to get the expansion of this one, we have to use a trinomial over here. At the place of a, we have to write x. At the place of b, we have to write 3. Then we get x square and negative 2ab, that is 2 times x times 3. And for b square, we have to write 3 square. At last, we have to write this negative 4 as it is. We get y equals to x square, negative 2 times x is 2x, 2x times 3 is 6x, positive 3 square is 9, negative 4, y equals to x square, negative 6x. When I combine this positive 9 and negative 4, I'm getting positive 5. Okay, here we have a quadratic expression and we have to get this quadratic expression in factor form. For that, I have to multiply the constant term positive 5 by the coefficient of x square, that is 1. When I multiply this positive 5 by this 1, I am still getting positive 5. Now I have to get two factors over here so that the product of these two factors equals to positive 5 and the sum of the two factors equals to the coefficient of x, that is negative 6. I think negative 1 and negative 5 will work. When I multiply this negative 1 and negative 5, I am getting positive 5. When I add them, I am getting negative 6, that is the coefficient of x. Further, I have to divide both these factors by the coefficient of x square, that is 1. Let me divide it by 1 over here and here. When I divide negative 1 and negative 5 by 1, still I am getting negative 1 and negative 5. Okay, now to get the first factor of this quadratic expression, I have to take x over here along with the factor negative 1. Then I am getting x negative 1 as a factor for this quadratic expression. Now to get the second factor, we have to take x over here along with the second factor. Then we get x negative 5. Okay, here I got the factor form of the resulting equation. I find this equation exactly in answer choice A. The correct answer choice for this question is A.